Oh, hello. We didn't see you there.
Hi.
Today, Jordan is going to be packing up her bookshelf because I haven't formally announced, but she's leaving.
Bye. Nice knowing you all.
She's out of here, never to come back.
Yeah, I'm moving out. Me and my boyfriend are moving out. He does not live here, but we're moving together. So our closing is in a couple days, and I figured I would start slowly packing until we officially moved in. Or move in. We're not moving in right away because we're gonna like deep clean the place and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, with the closing being on Thursday and today is currently Tuesday, so I figured like might need to start. I don't have a lot, truthfully. A lot of my stuff I am just like that are already in bins. I'm just taking the bins and stuff, but this bad boy needs to be packed up. My little bookshelf of random snippets.
Have you read all of these?
No.
Oh. So
No.
you're packing them up without knowing if you're going to move on to another book?
I'll probably keep the next one of the series that I'm reading because I'm like a little bit over halfway with the one that I'm reading now. But I could always do something. I don't know. We're also gonna be like cleaning
The shelf is dusty.
It is. Having 3 dogs makes life dusty. So we're gonna first start with the books because that's gonna be the easiest. I got my box over here.
That's a big box.
Yeah, not showing you guys the full box because our address is probably on there somewhere somehow. So y'all don't get that.
Apparently she's going to tell you about some books too. I don't know. She's already talked about these.
I was going to say, some of these books I think I already talked about in my last bookshelf video. But, it's the Dreamland Billionaires. There's 3 books because I think there's 3 brothers. This was a good series. If you guys didn't watch the last video, go back and watch that because I'm not going to re-explain. Your loss. Some of these books are also probably not appropriate to talk about, so I'll just let you guys.
Oh, they know.
They know.
Some of them, no. Others don't.
There's more books of this series. I just haven't gotten any more of them. So this is part of the Salacious Players Club. And there's 3 more in that. Yeah, this one was a good book though. Good book, good book.
Good soup.
Good soup, good soup. Those who know. I might honestly reread this one.
Something's wrong with you. I watched a recap of somebody breaking that book down, and that's disgusting.
It's disgusting, but so good. In the fact of like...
That's disgusting.
The mind. Diabolical. And a bunch of blank pages.
The mind diabolical.
Yeah, I think this was a standalone. A lot of Penelope Douglas's books, I think, are standalones. Minus, she does have a couple series. But
is she okay?
I don't know. Haven't checked in on her lately.
Be careful while you're sliding that around on the floor. It's gonna make it sound weird.
Sorry.
Loud.
But yeah, I think that's a standalone book.
Why do you keep turning the box?
Because I'm trying to get it closer to me because I'm gonna have to keep reaching. This is a new series that I got for Christmas. It's based on Disney movies. So this one's Peter Pan. It's a Never After novel series. So this one's Peter Pan. I think this one's at Aladdin. like with the jewel.
Hmm.
I think.
Does it have them in there?
Wait, maybe. No, this one's Aladdin. This one, because her name is Yasmin.
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 Who's Evelina? Evelina and Nicholas. Who are these people?
Maybe this one might be the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh.
Yeah. Because there's gears in there. It's the Hunchback.
Oh.
And then this one is Lion King. Yeah. Prince Tristan Fossa. Or Fesa. I don't know.
Mufasa?
Mufasa. Yeah.
Fasa.
Fossa.
Fasa.
Fossa.
Your father.
I think there's another book that recently just came out that I don't have from the series, but I have yet to I have yet to read this one. But I'm excited to read this one. But I haven't gotten there yet.
Let us know if you read it.
Let me know. This one's not a standalone. Excuse me. This one's not a standalone, but I didn't get the second book of it, I think. Let me see some of these put
There's content warnings in it. Anyway.
also by Claire.
Claire.
This one is a romantic suspense novel. I feel like there's a second book to this when I looked it up. But these are like all the other books that she's written, but this one was kind of like this back part of this shelf is like the dark books. I don't know if I talked about this book in the last one or not, but this is like a hockey book, but it was kind of like a stalkery, if I remember correct.
I don't know if you talked about that one.
I think this was like they knew each other growing up or something like that. I can't remember, but I just know that it was where they were dating, and then I think she just like completely upped and disappeared, and then they ran into each other again like at school or something, and I just remember that she had a boyfriend that was useless, and then this guy, the hockey player. Yeah.
I am sloth.
I'm sorry that I can't really give you that much information about this one. Some of these blur together. I don't remember. I know that it was good though. I kept it because it was good. I got rid of some books because I was like, probably would never read again or ever recommend. Again, those who know The Haunting and Hunting of Adeline. First book is Haunting. Hunting is the second book. There's more to this series, but I just have not gotten them. These two books have to deal with Adeline. There's another book with the crazy girl that she knew when she was captured, or Adeline was captured. The crazy girl that was helping at the circus or whatever. There's another book with her, but I think it's like a smaller book. But she hallucinates, and she has all these hunchmen is what I think she calls henchmen, whatever. I think she has these imaginary henchmen.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But
do they actually work for her? Or are they not even real at all?
I don't know because I haven't read the book, but I think that she has a lot of trauma. Mm-hmm. So she made those people up to
I see. Yes.
do it. I feel like this is gonna tip over. this series. I do not have the newest book, which I keep meaning to get. I have it in my Amazon cart for save for later, but I just have not gotten it yet.
Oh my gosh. I think you talked about some of these.
Yeah.
Okay, so this bothers me.
Why is Carnage?
Does that go in this? Or is that this?
Carnage was the most recent one before the new book came out, I think. Or Carnage is like a spin-off book.
I was gonna say, the titles don't match. These ones match.
Yeah.
Those ones don't.
Carnage deals with this, but it's kind of like a backstory, because the people in Carnage are in these books.
They can't even see what I'm talking about.
They're so heavy, too.
There's so many she can't pick them up.
So, oh goodness.
This would be an awkward thumbnail.
Carnage is like, these were like the main books, and then she created Carnage because some of the characters in these three, this is the backstory of those people in Carnage. Carnage is like this secret, well, this is entire secret society.
You did talk about these.
Did I talk about all of these?
I don't know, but you talked about them before because I remember them.
Okay. Well, this is a secret society series, and Carnage is like the place where like the people in the secret society, if they do something wrong, they go to Carnage to pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
So like, it's part of the series, but then there's a fourth book that just came out, and I think it's gonna match these ones that has to deal with...
to die or to...
Like, yeah. I just didn't want to say
okay.
it, so that's why I was like...
Okay, I wasn't sure what you meant by it.
Yeah. So I think the other book, I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's gonna match these ones, maybe? The Sabotage book, honestly, was... It still has to do with secret society stuff, but it's not like... Obviously, it's not as thick as the other ones. It was a quick read. Gave
2
some,
hours, maybe less.
gave some background information, but not a necessity if you guys are wanting to read the Sinner series. I don't even know if that's what it's called. Not the Sinner, the
A
Ritual.
dark college romance.
Yeah, because the Ritual was the first one, I think. I think with the Ritual, the Sinner, the Sacrifice. But it's one of these, a lot of these book series now is like, oh, you don't have to read them in order. But there's somewhat order to them. Segueing into a good series that's very much like what I'm talking about, where it's like you don't have to read them in order, but there's also an order to them. It is... What are you called?
The Less series.
No, it's called...
Because it's reckless, heartless.
Yeah. No, it is
Lawless.
the Less. It is the Less series. There's less at the end of all of them. And it's the... Oh yeah, it's the Chestnut Spring series. So I think it goes Flawless. Yeah.
Is that a place to live?
Yeah.
Is that a season of that?
It goes Flawless, Heartless... Sorry.
Being beaten up.
Have I read Powerless? Yeah. Powerless, Hopeless, and Reckless, I think. These two are, like, they have the other books on the back of them, but, like, this one obviously has Hopeless, and then this one has the Reckless one. But, like, they go in order, but then they don't. It's one of those series where it's, like, a family, and each one of these has to deal with their family like one of the family members and their love life. So it's like they interconnect, but they don't need to go in order. But then I was reading one of these books, and I was just like, wait, why don't I remember that? And it's like, oh, because I haven't read the other book yet. So I was like, maybe I should have read that one first. I don't know.
How do you know?
I don't know. But it was a good series.
It really bothers me that you didn't keep that one series together and you just...
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense.
You split them up and I split them up.
Well, I was just thinking of, like, weight-wise.
It's gonna be heavy no matter
I know.
what. It's books. It's books.
Oops. Tippy tap.
Oh, now there's one.
Yeah, so sorry, reckless.
Put that one over there. It's kind of loose.
This is another standalone by Penelope Douglas. It was girl moves into her boyfriend / ex-boyfriend's father's house.
Why are these people moving?
Yeah. The rest was history.
That's why I'm like, what? Oh, Penelope.
This is another new series that I have not read yet. It's by Anna Huang, I think is how you pronounce it. It's the Kings of Sin series. It's completely backwards, I think, on your guys' screen, is it?
No, it'll
No.
be the right way. It's just backwards right now.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't started. I haven't started reading. I started reading The King of Wrath, the first book. See how she has them labeled? We like that. The numbers.
Oh, yes.
I started reading the first one when I got it on Christmas, but I honestly don't remember because I think I read like 3 pages and then, so I'm just gonna have to restart that, but I am not to this series yet. It's not going to work out because of the oh, okay. Fit? No. Should we just stand them up?
I guess.
And then we got more books, so this is gonna be like a 2-person job to carry this. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Another series by Anna Huang. I hope I'm saying that right.
All these people write so fast.
I don't know.
Well, I guess it's not fast, but like, if you think about it, how many books has Nicholas Sparks written?
A lot.
He's still
It's like
alive. He's still
How
writing.
just like he keep making books that don't like start repeating themselves.
Yeah.
A lot of these books do like the scheme of the book repeats itself, but not the overall like yeah. Not like the storylines, but like
the theme?
the theme, the scheme,
The schematics?
but it's the Twisted series. This is one of the first series books that I read when getting into this hobby.
Pastime of
This
mine.
pastime. Maybe if you stick. This is just all over the place. Decoration stuff. I'm gonna have to dust off. Oh, picture frame. Oh,
Nope.
empty picture frame. Oh, this is allergic to dust.
I
feel
am.
like she's getting smacked with all of this stuff right
I
now.
am.
Yeah, empty picture frame. This is the current series that I'm reading. I guess there's like half books where it's like you don't have to read them to understand the series, but it's like 0.5, and then there's like the actual first book that I'm reading, and then there's like 1.5, so there's like books in between these.
What the heck?
Yeah. It says it's the best-selling TikTok hockey romance. I didn't hear about this on TikTok, I don't think. No, maybe I did. But it's the Jacksonville Rays series. So I'm currently reading book 1. this is book 2 and book 3. I'm not going to read the names because it sounds weird.
It's the pucking series.
Okay, well this is her channel, so she can say what she wants.
A puck is a hockey puck. You know. I refuse.
These are some books by Colleen Hoover. When Colleen Hoover was probably like the first author that I was like interested in reading. I had some of her other books that I think were in the other video that we recorded, but I was not a fan of them, so I got rid of most of them.
Isn't she problematic?
I think she is.
What's wrong? What happened? Oh, because of this. Well, probably something before that.
Yeah. But it's It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us. These two books go together, obviously, the sounds of them. But the movie just came out, and I think they are already filming the It Starts With Us.
Well, that's messy because what's-his-face isn't going to be in it.
Oh,
he also directed it. So.
Oh. You would think that it would go It Starts With Us and then It Ends With Us, but this is the first story, and then this is like the backstory of the main character and her first love. This one was a good book that I really thought. I think it's by like a pilot and his neighbor across the hall or something like that, but it's called Ugly Love because like he had a lot of past trauma or whatever, and I just think that the way that it was portrayed in this book was really good on top of the storyline, so I kept that one. And then the rest of this stuff, like the book wise, is some of like random journals or whatever, that like writing notebooks, that kind of stuff. But this is what? Oh, the last one. This is my recipe book that has something on the front page. I'm sorry, but it's a little book where you can write your own recipes down. So I've been trying to find easy, quick stuff, or like recipes that I thought sounded really good and were kind of easier. So chicken tacos, garlic butter steak bites, honey garlic chicken with broccoli. Yeah, so that's my little recipe book. I'm not gonna need this soon, but I do need to go through recipes with Mom to figure out which ones I'll keep. What's True About You? This is something that my grandma gave me. It's just like a little inspirational book. It does have to do with religion, with God. So, got that from my grandma.
The big man.
I can't show it. This is just a little notebook, but it has my school name on it, so I'm not going to show you that. I'm just going to add that to the... this side is more of like therapeutic stuff that I'm... minus Hocus Pocus. This is just another notebook, whether I've written in it or not. On All Hallows Eve. Yeah, I haven't written anything in it, but... just a little notebook.
I just think it's a cool looking notebook.
Yeah.
Could just be a Halloween decoration, honestly.
How to be mindfulness cards. I think we did some of these in the other video that we did. So yeah.
You don't get to be mindful today.
Do you want me to read a mindful card?
You don't get to be mindful.
Don't be mindful. No, I'm just joking. Write down all your worries in a journal. I did see a cool, well, like on TikTok, there's more therapist stuff is coming up. And this one therapist, she's like, I'm going to start actually doing the coping skills that I tell my clients to do and everything. So the one that I saw yesterday, you get like an actual Tupperware or container or something like that, and you write down all your worries or your stressors, that kind of stuff, and then you physically put the lid on it, and you just tell yourself like they're gonna stay in there because they're now outside of your body. And
what happened to burning things?
You can still do that. I just don't think she can do that on TikTok. This is a book that I do need to read.
Oh, by the way, Jordan is now graduated and everything. Because the last time you were talking about being at school.
Yeah, I graduated. I finally took my test a year later. Passed that, so now I'm starting to see clients and do therapy at my current job. So last Christmas I asked for a couple things so that I can start building up my knowledge base and everything. So this is a book that I do have to read, but it's a workbook, so it has 3 in 1. So there's DBT, CBT, and ACT. These are different modalities for therapy. So this is I can never say it. Dialectical behavior therapy, I believe. Cognitive behavioral therapy, and acceptance and commitment therapy. So in here there's like different prompts or things that like you can do with clients. So like future projection, finding joy and self-esteem exercise. So then it gives you like little steps, like step 1, setting the scene. Step 2, meeting your future self. Step 3, engage in a conversation. And then there's like different prompts. And then step 4, listen and learn. So yeah. That's that one.
Knowledge.
Yep. This is a book that my mom has had. Sorry, my shadow workbook is going to fall and I don't want it to. My mom had this. She got it from somebody when she was younger. But it's Emotions Anonymous. She gave it to me. It's Emotions Anonymous, but I have to read it to see if like I actually want to use it or not. I feel like I saw that like one of the therapists at my work had this in one of the rooms or so, but it's hopefully just going to give us more, or give me more knowledge and input, that kind of thing. Oh, that's what, it's a pen. You got this for me, I think.
I did, yes. From a shady website.
Yeah, it's a little bookmark thing.
I fell for one of them shady websites that come up on Facebook.
You put it on the edge of the page and it's like a bookmark like that. But this is the Shadow Work Journal. It really took, like, it became popular off of TikTok. My boss actually, she did it and she recommended it at one point. So like, she purchased it for anybody who wanted to do the work and everything. So I haven't finished it, but it gives you different prompts, that kind of stuff to focus on. So like right now I was doing like the dream life one. This one's parental influence, facing your fear. So there's different like prompts in here that kind of just helps you focus on things. The first part is kind of like healing your inner child. It gives you just different information. So like release stagnant energy. So you can touch the earth, put on a song you love and dance, draw or doodle. So it's kind of like when you feel like you're not doing anything, like what you can do to kind of help you gain more energy, or like feel more productive, less lazy, that kind of stuff. So there's a whole bunch of different stuff in here. Tells you about the unconscious and the conscious mind. So it's really interesting. I need to finish doing it, but yeah. This is a book that I read when I was doing my internship to help me get some hours. It's called 1, 2, 3 Magic. I think I talked about it in the other one too, but it helps you understand like if you're parenting, like the different techniques to help parent and be like on the same page with your partner. Kind of like it helps explain to rewards and punishments or like consequences for children too. Like you want to be on the same page, so like one parent isn't like disciplining a child one way. You both need to understand and kind of come together to to be in agreement. These books. This is stuff that I used, my studying material for my test that I'm holding on to just in case. Relationship workbooks for couples. So this is another one that I have to read. I'm currently not working with couples, but it never hurts because even if I'm not working with couples, if I see a client who, like, if I'm working with a client and they're having relationship issues or something like that, like, I can still utilize this information to help with that client. Healing Your Wounded Inner Child. This is a CBT book. It's just to overcome past trauma, face abandonment, and regain emotional stability. So, it's another book that I have to read, but just to kind of help me gain more skills, tools, that kind of stuff that I can then in turn use with clients and even like utilize on myself to help me like be a better individual for myself, for my clients, for my friends, family, all that stuff. So those are all the books that I have.
That was mine.
There are no books matching
Oh.
in your Audible library.
Did I say anything that sounded like?
No, she just dropped in on us. She's haunted. Same.
But that's all the books that I have. The rest is just like decoration stuff, but I am gonna take, I think, all of it with me and just figure out where to put it. I do have a bookshelf in the back of the house that I think I'm gonna put like all of my books in, but like the thing is I don't want those to be on display and then like have family over and then be like,
Yes.
oh, what is this book about? I'm like, you don't really want to know. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but
You're gonna have to change your hobby for your bookshelf.
I don't know. I might just use the bookshelf as like a place for like pictures and decorations and that kind of stuff, and then put my books in like, we're planning on having like an office space. So I don't know if we're like in one of our spare bedrooms, like having my books in there so that it's like out of the way and not visible for people. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we are taking all of the stuff that like furniture wise that's in my room.
Except for the bed.
The bed I'm
Tossing it.
throwing out because it's an old bed. It's not even like from our family. I'm gonna have to like wrap some of this stuff. But yeah, we're getting like a complete new bed set because we're not bringing his bedroom set or like my bed, so we're getting a brand new one. But we are taking the bookshelf. We're taking my dresser, but we're using that in the spare bedroom. And we're thinking of just like maybe putting like seasonal clothes or like extra blankets or stuff in there. But then this way, like, his two siblings go away to school and don't live around here. So like if they come back, like, and they decide to stay, like, they can use the dresser if they want to. But in my time, it's like I've never visited somebody or like even in a hotel room, like I don't use their dresser or anything like that.
Unless you're extensively staying
Yeah.
somewhere.
But
That's what Grandma tells me too. She's like, you can use some of the drawers. And I'm like, Grandma, why would I use some of the drawers?
yeah, it's like I keep
I'm only
everything
here
in
for
my
4 days.
Yeah. Keeping it. She can go.
Who is she?
I don't remember who gave me her.
Mama gave her to. She's missing her hand.
Oh. I did not know that.
She has lost her fingers somewhere.
Oh,
I got rid of mine a while ago. She gave me one that was holding a cat, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm allergic to cats. I'm allergic to dust.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to outside.
This stuff is not going to fit in there, so it's going to have to stay here until...
What is that?
Lavender and holy water. And then a little...
What are you doing?
I don't know where I got her. Yeah. And then...
What are you doing in here with lavender and holy?
I don't know. I feel like I can't throw it away, so like I think I'd just put the holy water in there. And lavender, I don't remember where I got the lavender from. That's from Papa's.
Mm.
Dust.
And yes, we know we're using the wrong wipes. Oh, you can't even see them. We're using the wrong wipes.
Yeah, I'm just using like wet disinfectant wipes, but that's what we had up here, so. And I have to go into work in a little bit, so I didn't really want to go all out.
Jordan has her pumpkins.
Yes, my little pumpkins.
She's teaching herself how to shade.
Yeah,
My
well,
insides are talking.
Alyssa was not very impressed with my shading, so she tried to teach me.
Well, this one looks pretty good. That one looks good. This was the second one she did, though. This is not the first one. This was the first one. And I think, too, this orange is matte. And matte acrylic doesn't blend very good because of how it dries. It dries really fast. In my opinion, I'm not an expert. Don't listen to me. Or do. But...
Do or don't, at your own will.
It didn't, the brown might have also been matte, so that was probably a problem for it drying. Now when it's like satin or just regular acrylic, they're easier to kind of like dab over each other and it blends, but that was not the case here, and that's why it's more straight lines. So yeah, but this one looks a lot better. That one looks a lot better.
I have some willow tree people that my mom has given me throughout the year, so these are probably going to go on the bookshelves for like decoration wise, and then probably put some framed pictures up of friends and family with us. Not quite sure yet. We're also trying not to do it where like we are just buying stuff or putting stuff up just to like fill the space, because we just don't want it to be like overcrowded and kind of like pointless in a sense. So like with the bookshelves being built into the back like room, there's a fireplace back there too, which I'm excited about. But yeah, we're not sure like I'm assuming for like holidays and that kind of stuff like that, so we're gonna put some decorations and everything, but like I don't think we're gonna have this stuff on there because it was from like my grandma from like my confirmation.
That's more something that goes in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Or the guest room.
Yeah. But we do have to start like getting like holiday decorations and that kind of stuff too, so like these will go in there. I just don't want to throw them in this box because I don't want any of that stuff to break. Let me see if there's any spirit. This is my favorite.
Jordan used to have a snow globe collection
I
until
did.
she decided she no longer wanted to have a snow globe collection.
I also had a keychain collection.
Yeah.
Until I decided I didn't want to have a keychain. I do still have some keychains that I kept. Keychains that I kept from like when I went through them and decided which ones I wanted to keep and get rid of. I think this is the only snow globe that I kept. But yeah, I have a snow globe collection, and then keychain collection. But yeah, Spirit was my favorite Disney movie. I wouldn't say favorite, but I really liked Spirit. I think because it was a horse. But I think Dad brought this home for me for somewhere that he went. And you can tell that it's old because like the inside has discolored. Now it's like yellow.
Like the liquid itself has gone yellow.
Yeah.
You don't hear anybody talking about Spirit no more.
No.
I haven't watched it forever. I feel like I should watch it to re-educate
I wonder if
myself.
it's on Disney Plus.
Oh, it's not like Disney.
Is that?
It's DreamWorks. That's why.
Oh. Well, I take back my statement. It was not my favorite Disney.
Or was it Disney and DreamWorks? No, it just says DreamWorks. So it's in the Shrek family. Why doesn't anyone talk about this anymore?
And Grandma got me one of these little like daily calendar thingy. Not calendar, well, kind of, but it has like a saying for each day and stuff, and I just keep forgetting.
June 19th, you have it.
Yeah, I haven't done it since June 19th. Where did I put that?
It is July, what, 8th, 9th?
Yeah. Little cardinal for my pa. But yeah. It's hard to keep up with. Like, I actually had like an office job or whatever where like I had my own office space. I feel like I would be better at doing this because like I would be looking at it every single day, but I don't look at this every single day. Today's is, it is not until you become a mother that your judgment slowly turns to compassion and understanding. From Irma Bombeck. I don't know who that is. But, yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave this stuff on there because that's stuff I need to wrap up, or that'll be stuff that I kind of like group together and then kind of just transport over there in one go instead of having it sit. But and I'm sure like once we move in and stuff, I'm gonna kind of go through some of this stuff again and determine like if I want to keep it or not. Like these I like, but I don't know.
Where did that even come from?
I don't remember. I feel like Mom, I know Mom got me the butterfly one, but I don't know where this one came from.
What happened to the crystal I gave you? Or the crystals? Where are they?
Did I already put them in here? Yeah, they're in here.
Oh, okay.
I wiped them off and then I guess I threw them in there without even thinking about it.
Well, if you get rid of your glass, I will take your glass.
I just don't like this. It's like in the shape of an S.
Well, they had to do it somehow. The one I have with the butterfly is weird shape too. Because otherwise, how are you gonna make the butterfly look like it's flying? You gotta get it up there somehow.
I like the butterfly one, but I just don't know about the angel one. I cannot remember where I got it
You
from.
never know. That could go on your bookshelf with your holy books, with your ones that are not your other books.
The opposite side of the spectrum.
Everything that's not those books is now a holy book because it's not.
Yeah.
Not as sus.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. All my books are packed up now. Some of my loose decorations, that stuff I'm just gonna leave there until. I also just don't want to like fully pack up my room because, like I said, we're not moving in right away. We're gonna deep clean it, and we have to order our furniture and all that kind of stuff. So we're not gonna like move in right away. But like once that we're gonna do the deep cleaning and like get the house steam cleaned and air it out and everything, and then we're gonna do that first and then hopefully have it scheduled for the furniture. But it said like up to 2 to 4 weeks, so who knows. But after we do the closing on Thursday, we're gonna schedule for the cleaners to come out and steam clean and do the air ducts and stuff, and then also schedule the furniture so that it gets there as soon as possible. But once that stuff is in, I'm sure we're going to slowly start bringing like some of our stuff over there once the house gets cleaned out, but we're not going to be living there until like our bedroom set gets there. But we can, a lot of my bins and stuff like that in the garage are just kitchen stuff, so once I deep clean the kitchen, we can probably start putting that stuff away and everything, and slowly start getting stuff over there. But yeah, like as we get our stuff over there, we're gonna kind of go through it again to determine if it's something that like we need to keep or whatever. I got a lot of shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're also having a
of
housewarming
shoes.
party that we're probably gonna have like a wish list for stuff on too, for stuff that we don't have. But yeah, that's it.
Let us know. Well, I don't know when this video's going out, but I was gonna say, let us know if you want to see Jordan's shoes. Do a shoe packing.
That's,
People like shoes.
I know, but it's like you can see my feet imprint on some of them. Like, gross.
We won't show you those.
Mm.
Well, you can see them, but we're not gonna be like, look at the shoe.
Yeah.
Look deep into the shoe. People like shoe sounds though and stuff.
Yeah,
You got a lot of shoes.
I do got a lot of shoes. Gotta figure that out, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, if you hung around for the whole video, thanks for being here. I was just chilling. I was just listening like you were. Because she suggested doing this, so.
I figured, hey, we can make anything into ASMR.
You really can. Sometimes people just like to listen to people talk.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And, yeah, I think that's all. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.